I've been waiting for this movie for years. No, decades. Mario and Nintendo was probably my first big interest ever in my life. I played the games, I bought the toys, I watched the TV series, I even watched that shitty live action version. I dressed up as Mario. I loved Mario and Nintendo. And even now, if I'm not as interested or don't play the games as much, when I heard they were announcing the movie, I was pumped for this one. I didn't care if Chris Pratt didn't sound like Mario. I didn't care if Seth Rogen was high when he was voicing Donkey Kong. I was just excited to be brought back into this Mario world, which I once was in love with. And this movie was great. I absolutely love this movie. I had such a fun time with this movie. It played such good homage to the original Mario games and all the original characters. And you know, while this movie has elements that are separate from the game, it mostly pays great respect to the OG games and the OG characters. It also has some very, very cool Easter eggs that hardcore Mario fans would definitely call out right away. If you're a hardcore Mario fan, I bet you'll love this movie. And even if you don't know that much about Mario, I still think you'll love this movie because it's such a good family adventure movie. You know, one of the biggest themes in this movie is about brothers with Mario and Luigi and brotherhood, and this movie excellently captures that theme. That is definitely at the heart of this movie, is the brother relationship between Mario and Luigi. Also, the score in this movie is absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait for it to release on Spotify so I can just be doing something and playing the score in the background. It's a mix of the OG Mario songs and the OG music with a modern movie twist on it, and it was absolutely incredible, and I got chills down my spine when I heard the mix. And it also kind of pokes fun at some points of the game, like Bowser's always trying to capture Peach because he's in love with Peach. Like, it was really funny, actually, not in a disrespectful way. And the animation style was great, and the visuals were great, as always. I think Illumination always does a great job with visuals. And moving on to the voice acting and the characters, I thought the voice acting overall was pretty great. They actually acknowledge why Mario and Luigi don't sound like how they did in the game, which I'm surprised they did that, but I'm glad they did that, and I think the way they did it really worked. So Chris Pratt as Mario was good. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's nothing he did that really stuck out compared to the other voice actors in the cast. Charlie Day as Luigi might be the best in my opinion in the cast. He was an amazing Luigi, and if Luigi sounds any different than how he did from the game, this is how I imagined he would sound. The only problem is, I wish we got more of Luigi in this movie. You know, based on the trailers, it seemed like Luigi would have like a Luigi Mansion type storyline in this movie, and he really didn't at all. I feel like they could have done a little bit more with Luigi, but he does have some cool moments towards the end. Anna Taylor-Joy was a great Peach, and I really like what they did with Peach this movie. You know, compared to the early Mario movies, she's just a damsel in distress, and you know, the recent Mario movies have changed that up where you can actually play as Peach, and it kind of felt like that. This movie, she played a key part to the story and wasn't just a damsel in distress. She helped Mario out. Keegan-Michael Key was a great Toad, but I wish we got more of him. And Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong is one of my favorite characters from the movie, and that whole Donkey Kong scene with all the different Donkey Kongs was probably one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie. And of course, Jack Black absolutely kills it as Bowser this movie. He has that menacing voice, but also putting in the humor with it, and I think he balanced that perfectly. A lot of people were saying this movie is rushed, and yes, it is a little rushed. It has a short runtime of like an hour and a half, but I don't really think it played a factor in my enjoyability watching it. I had a great time from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie. While the beginning is a little rocky at some points, I think the middle and end of the movie just saves it. And an overall great movie, a great celebration of Mario and all these characters and stories and games. But even, like I said, if you don't know too much about Mario, it's a great family movie, a great kids movie that is very rewatchable. I know I'll be rewatching this movie a few times with my friends. My final score for this movie is an 8.5 out of 10. I had a great time with this movie, and I can't wait to see the sequels for this movie. But let me know what you guys thought about this movie in the comment section down below. Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? Let me know all that in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.